talking about? Okay, well, we were talking about that, and that reminds me of a different point, so I'm gonna kind of leak a little bit, but I think it'd be interesting to discuss with you.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so I'm leaking, I'm sorry.
Okay.
But I went on, the last day of TwitchCon, I did a few Wine About It episodes with Maya and Cutie. It was really fun, super fun. And then one of the discussion topics was when someone is like saying something bad about you online, like for example, me and Maya, we take it personally. We're like, oh, they're like attacking like our character, like us. But then Cutie was like, oh, well, I feel like I was a bitch on the Rod show, and like that's not me, you know, like. But then that started becoming me. So like when they say something bad about Cutie, it's like her.
Who's they? Talking about like chatters?
Yeah, like internet.
So here's the deal. And this is a take that I've given before that my Discord has argued with me about. It's not so. It's especially if you're online, it's impossible to accept all of the criticism that you get as valid, right? Because you gotta understand that some people, number one, will be prejudiced against you for certain reasons, biased for certain reasons, right?
Okay.
So the criticism that I get, I have to look at who it's coming from, right?
Okay.
So there was a guy that was criticizing me on Reddit about something, right? I click his profile, it's all Fuda. It's all hentai, Fuda, and like lolly shit, right?
Whoa!
So it's like, I'm gonna completely, even if that guy was making the most correct points on the planet, I'm instantly throwing it into the bin because he's a fucking freak, right? So it's like, I personally don't give a fuck what people say about me.
Okay.
Unless it's like my friend. So let's say like someone I respect, like Miz, right?
Okay.
Or like Felix is like telling me, giving me some criticism, you know, or like Asmund, or even someone like Finn, right? It doesn't have to be streamers. Someone who knows me is like, hey Nick, you're fucking up.
Ooh.
That means infinitely more than some random people online. Because what do they know? Because for example, I told you off stream, remember that Diva Jilly or whatever her name is?
Yeah.
Siobhan? She was tweeting months ago talking about how cheating is the worst thing ever. Turns out, she was on the other foot. So what the fuck does, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't listen to what people be saying.
Yeah. That's true.
You know, I just can't.
That's probably the best way to go about it, is just not even listen to the hate comments and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, especially with women in the industry, like you guys are.
Nice Harris just resubscribed.
You guys are already.
NMP7.
You guys are already at a disadvantage, because a lot of these men who are watching instantly, like not a lot of them, but some of them like don't like you already.
Because I'm a beautiful woman with big bosom? I mean, small bosom?
I mean, that's part of it, you know, like.
So they're just sexist?
Not some of them are, like some of them are. Some people are racist. Some people don't like me because I'm black. Now you're not gonna be, oh, you know, how do you prove that? You know, it's just the way that it be sometimes.
Okay.
You know, it's the way that it be.
That's fine.
So like, you have to find the criticism that you're okay with accepting, and not all of it is valid. Because like, if I tell you something versus someone in chat, I would trust what I'm saying over one of these guys.
Yeah, that's true. But my thing is like, if I do get criticism and it gets to me, it's like, I feel like it's attacking me.
Well, number one, they are attacking you.
Yeah, but on the podcast we were saying like they're attacking like they're stream them, not like them.
It's the same.
It is.
Bro,
Yeah.
what do you think Maya's acting when she goes live, or Cutie's acting?
No. Me and Maya agreed. Like we were like, oh, we feel like they're attacking like us people.
We are not good enough. Listen, the best actor on Twitch, okay? What up until a certain point was Dr. Disrespect, but turns out that wasn't an act either. He was being disrespectful as fuck across the board. So no streamer has enough talent besides maybe Kit Boga to go live and put on a show. You know, it's just over exaggerations of themselves, really.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like, I can see why you would feel it as personal.
Yeah.
But you should, because it is a personal attack.
Okay.
And a lot of times these personal attacks are misguided.
And you shouldn't take it seriously.
Well, because they don't really know you.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like people judge me. Like, I met people at TwitchCon, they're like, yeah, I've only seen you based on clips. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, you must fucking hate me. My clips are horrible.
That's funny.
You know?
Well, they love my clips.
Well, that's good.
Thanks. Yeah, but that's true.
But also at the same time, though, you can read all the criticism.
But sometimes people say positive things ironically and don't mean it. Maybe you can't listen to those either.
That's true. You shouldn't. You really shouldn't. You should really just listen to yourself. And like, if you know if you're doing the best version of yourself, then what other people say shouldn't really matter. You know. That's just kind of how it goes, at least for me. Yeah. But I don't know. It's hard. Like, to be fair, you know what's funny?
Mm-hmm.
I say all this, right? But I'm probably one of the only streamers that reads every single LSF comment.
I know.
But the thing is, I can read it all,
Yeah.
and I have the ability for number one for it not to upset me.
Okay.
It doesn't bother me in the slightest what they say. It doesn't. But number two, if there is good criticism in there, to find it and listen to it. That's what I can do.
You can find the good criticism in
Yeah,
LSF.
because some of it's just unwarranted. Some of it's just like, oh, I hate Nick, he's a fucking jackass, you know. Regardless. But sometimes it's like, you know, there are some good stuff in there.
Sorry. Okay.
You know. But
Yeah.
none of it actually upsets me or like makes me angry or I lose like I will be like commenting on LSF in the morning before my stream. People are like, Nick, it's 7:30 in the morning. Why are you on here?
Yeah.
You know?
You're commenting?
Yeah, in the shower. I'll be in the shower on my phone.
Isn't that like a bad way to start your morning, bro?
No, not at all.
Okay, whatever. You
Not at
do
all.
you.
Yeah, I wake up great, ready to go for the whole day. It's not a problem.
What if you see something that ruins your day?
But I never will.
Because it'll never ruin your day.
No, because like
That's crazy.
because there's nothing that someone can say to me that isn't one of my loved ones that will ruin my day. Because they don't know me enough.
Okay.
They don't.
That's fair.
You know, you call me a bad streamer. Fine, that's true. You know, say that I have to come stack to get views. Yeah, it's true. I get more than everybody else. You know, so it's like, what can they say to hurt me? Oh, Nick's a jackass? Yeah, I am. You're right. You know, it's true.
Okay. That's like a healthy way to look at it, I think.
Now, I don't. What criticisms do you get that bother you?
Wait, what criticism bother me?
Yeah.
877 just subscribed.
I think my least favorite criticism. Well, I've gotten so used to all of them these days. But I think the one that annoys me the most is when they're like, what is it? Her character just slipped. When people say that, like she just broke character. I'm like, I can't have emotions. Like I don't get it. I mean, it's fine. Like it's a perfectly fine. It doesn't actually hurt me. It's just like I'm annoyed when people say that. They're like, I get mad. They're like, her character just broke for a second. I'm like, okay. And then another one that like has bothered me since I've been little was people calling me fake. So I don't like that one. But I just try to get that one out. But I don't.
Well, I can tell you, chat, she's not fake, and she's the same way when the stream's off. Bubbly.
Thanks, Nick.
You know.
Yeah, but I'm just like, they just don't know me, so I guess I need to just think of it like that.
Exactly.
And they probably will never
exactly
see me.
But like let them yap, you know, like.
Yeah.
It is what it is at the end of the day.
Ruminating _man just
I'm like,
subscribed.